Let's run it again. See if I can beat the score. Because I know the score. The score is severed heads for everybody. Ye old controller, are you working? Yes, you are. Alright, here we go. Gotta break down to the 6,000 range. Yes, don't roll out on the first try. Oh, they're just giving them to me today. This is gonna get really hard really quick, isn't it? Some kind of weird VTuber evolution going on here. Ah, yes, this is how we get ahead. God, did I just make that joke? I just made that joke. Muted mic stream. Am I muted? I don't think I'm muted. I'm just not talking much. I am so into this. Trying to beat my score from last night. My ranking. Really, I'm just enjoying watching all the heads change. It's a simple pleasure, but it's mine. It's getting a little crowded in here. Maybe I should give someone a heads up. That cleared up a bit. This is definitely Weeb Edition. I was once talking with people at work, and we were talking about anime and things, and Kept Silent, who is often in here, doesn't actually watch too much anime. He does watch it, but he's more into Japanese metal and things like that. But because he was into Japanese metal and things, I just assumed that he also watched a bunch of anime, because honestly, I don't know how you find the one without the other. But he was like, oh, I don't really know those shows, when I was talking about a bunch of anime, and so I was like, oh, don't mind me, I'm Weeb Force 1 here. Gonna make that, force that to be my nickname. Uh-oh, there's a polka. The Weebapedia. I'm not quite a Weebapedia, but I am definitely, like Like you know the trope of the character that's like not the main character of a show but thinks he's the main character of a show, and so he'll charge in head first. But he is semi-competent, but he doesn't know everything. That's me with anime. I know a lot of stuff about anime, but I am definitely not an encyclopedia, so I wouldn't be the main character in the encyclopedia animation I don't know. Encyclopedia Bancattanica. More deadly than the Necronomicon. Yabai, morechau, sencho. So I wasn't able to break past 7,000, the 7,000s in the rankings yesterday. So I went ahead and splashed down the old cold water and switched to the girl mode. Maybe we just needed a bit of tomboy power here. Yeah, until I talk, and also I don't have any. Boy, did I pick the wrong model for this. I feel like I nailed the exact demographic that doesn't exist. It's like, okay, well, I mean, maybe they'll watch a dude if you know, the model's got a rack or something, and I was like, nah. Nah, I like this one. I'll go with this. You should get a himbo model. I could totally play one of those on TV. But I'm only 5'9". You gotta be at least 6'2" to be a true himbo. Did she just say chimpo? That's true. That's true. I'm totally not a himbo, but I could play one. Can I make it part of my lore that you're my stalker? Yeah, I know. My info is not very hidden. It's kind of impossible if you want to sell books. I actually, when I started writing, I did my my pen name was Muppy Heingart years and years ago when I first started writing, but I was like, why not use my real name? There's no reason not to. Of course, this was a time before VTubing was even a thing, so, you know, who could have predicted that one? In fact, I think my picture is on my Twitter too, so... It kind of did. Like, I started, I think what, 2017 or something I started watching this stuff, and it was only around a few years before that. I kinda do as well, just because there was only so much to follow, and yeah, I mean, you find a lot of good indie people now because it's such a big thing. I'm not one of them, obviously, but you find some good ones, and then yeah, you do have the absolute. Well, okay, I'm not gonna knock on the weirdos because I'm one of them too, but you do get the crap. I'm a narcissist too. I can't win today. Yeah, there's definitely the shady characters, the troublemakers, the ones who aren't there to have fun and enjoy it and try to make a career out of it, the ones that would step on their own mothers to get ahead, or the ones that would just like. Okay, well, I don't want to say stalk VTubers because I don't want to paint you in a bad light, but. Ah, yes. Yes, I know exactly the type you mean. Yes, but I had to, so that I could trick you into stalking me, so I could make it part of my lore. That was close. That was too close. I'm more concerned about losing this Hololive game than about people stalking me, so it's no big deal. Does that mean that I do qualify as the himbo that I claimed I could be? Yeah, it was worth a try. That worked out really well. That worked out even better. Who is this? I don't think I've ever gotten this one before. I'm not sure which Hololive character that is. I need to learn more of them. I need to do a deep dive on Hololive. Oh, I just noticed that Pecora is the final boss, if you will. Flare. I've never heard of Flare. I'll have to look up Flare after I'm done here and watch some of them videos. I do have my own personal favorites. Polka and Pecora are two of them. Subaru's another. Coco is sadly not with us anymore. She's off tracking the weather in the great beyond. That was very, very precarious. Coco was always K-Zone. I think K-Zone was... she was actually K-Zone, like, either during the time that she was Coco as her personal thing, or before she became Coco. And then she picked up K-Zone after she left the Coco thing. And it was great when she was indie for a while, because she was just collabing with everyone. And that was, like, my favorite thing about when she did leave, was that she started doing a lot of collabs with Pikami, who... I mean, Pikami and Coco were simultaneously my favorite VTubers, and my first 2 introductions to VTubing. And to this day, they still are, as their former personas. I will say that even though they're pretty much the same characters, I definitely liked K-Zone as Coco a little better. And Pikami just... I don't know, Pikami was the absolute first one that I saw, so... that one just kind of stuck with me. I can't really picture that voice and Henya for some reason. It just doesn't seem to fit as well. And I don't watch much V-Shoujo, so I've actually missed out on a lot of what they've done lately. I think I'm about to lose this game. I might just squeak by. That helped. Oh, jeez. That's big trouble. Can I do anything about this? Oh. Is there a lot of V-Shoujo drama? I'm trying to remember who Iron Mouse is V-Shoujo, right? Am I remembering that correctly? And I know that Melody was I think she went to V-Shoujo after starting her other career and becoming the biggest thing in a certain industry that will go unmentioned. That's right, she was a baker. $3709. What's my online ranking? Oh, wow. I jumped up quite a bit. I accomplished my goal in the first match. I almost feel like I need to do another one. I'm gonna do another one. Number 10 is Fuji. Just a bunch of Japanese names, the letter S, Muppy Heingart, and then number 1 is Mass T. One way or another, I'm gonna hit a Pecora. Oh, there's a ton of Hololive games. I'm guessing most of them would be fan games, but there's like, what are there, like 6 official ones? There's the Vampire Savior knockoff one, there's Hololive Error, which I never finished. It was actually one of the... I think that might have been the... No, it wasn't the first stream I did, but it was the first long stream I did. I did it on a different channel. I think my first stream was like 10 minutes of a Toho game streamed from my PlayStation. Yeah, I should check out the fighting game. Yeah, so if I had to pick which groups I like best, I mean, obviously, Pikami was in VOMS. VOMS is still my favorite. I still love watching Tomoshika. And since I haven't really watched any of the other characters that they have, I've got a lot of content to go back on and check out in VOMS, but they do a lot of fun stuff on VOMS. I guess Hololive would probably be my second favorite. I have never really gotten interested too much in Niji Sanji, although I have found a lot of the people that left Niji Sanji to be entertaining. I love Doki Bird's model when she first left, and she had like that like twisted smile, like the angled smile on her model. But I have seen a lot of characters from V-Shoujo. I heard there was some controversy surrounding Nyanners. That may be the case, but I always found her videos absolutely hilarious. And if a character has a good... good might not be the right word. If a character has a... I don't want to call it funny either, but I'm just going to say funny voice. That always helps. Like, Nyanners kind of has a funny voice when she talks. Very soft-spoken, but like a strange dialect that I can't quite pin. All of them have controversy? Does Henya have controversy? I'm not aware of this. I mean, other than the bridge between Voms and V-Shoujo, I wasn't aware that she had any. Oh, so all of the original V-Shoujo members. I mean, one of my favorite VTuber videos of all time was Nyanners watching, I think it was called Until Dawn. I'm not aware of too many other groups besides those four, though. Oh, Phase Connect. Phase Connect would probably be my third favorite. I know Pipkin Pippa's in Phase Connect. My ringtone on my phone is actually her... It's Pipkin Pippa saying, "You want to throw stones in a glass house," which I pulled from her rant on Korean MMOs. Like I said, I'm Weeb Force 1. There's a couple of the big ones that I don't really watch their channels, though. I usually end up just watching their clips, and every once in a while, if I want to like listen to some Japanese, I'll throw on Subaru's channel or Tomoshika's channel, but and I don't know, I guess Tomoshika still kind of counts as indie, but she's like big indie. So, I mean, Voms is pretty awesome. I don't think they were ever as big as a lot of the other ones. And really, I don't blame Pikami for leaving Voms. She was probably too big for the outfit at that point. Like, everyone that was watching Voms was basically there for Pikami. Which, you know, isn't completely fair. There's tons of people that still watch... When I go in to watch Tomoshika's live channels, she's always got a pretty decently sized audience. I don't know about the rest of them, though. But I definitely watch the channels of indie VTubers a lot more. I think I've named off some of my favorites. It's like I talked about Ichigo recently. Who's the Australian shark girl programming teacher? Mako Fukasame, she's really good. Your Oshi is Teobrone. Is that the one that whose channel I jumped in on last time? I can't remember who that was. I ended up following whoever it was. Yeah, at one point Shiny Goma, yeah, that's it. Yeah, a lot of the indies I've been watching have been doing pretty well too. I saw the stellar rise of Yomi Quinley. I remember when she first started and was just getting into everything, and I was like, oh, she's just starting and her stuff looks this good. This is probably going to be someone worth watching. And she ended up doing really well. I did not do as well this time. It's okay, my last score was recorded for posterity. Aki Rosenthal. That name sounds familiar. That's another one I haven't watched too much of. Yes, let's throw her in there. This is my anime saga. Aim for Pecora. I haven't really watched much Watame either. Why do I stream so short? Because I work during the week. And on the I changed my schedule. I used to have nights off, and so I had all night if I wanted to do something. But I do a lot of study when I'm not doing this and when I'm not at work, so a lot of things to work on. And I write books. It takes a lot of time to do that too. Book writing stream? I could do a book writing stream. I do a book writing podcast. Yeah, me and Koranik do a podcast called The Wordy Pair, where we largely talk about anime. Does writing make you based? I've seen some pretty bad writing. I mean, there's a lot of Hugo Award winners out there, and let me just tell you about Hugo Award winners. If a book says Hugo Award on the cover, and it's like not 1995 or before, you can pretty much skip that book. Yeah, I mean, I don't hold a grudge against anyone who writes fan fiction, especially if it's someone who's like honing their craft to eventually write their own stuff. Writing fan fiction is actually a good way to build an audience. I should do that, but I don't. More people are going to read fan fiction than an unknown story by an unknown author. No matter how good no matter how well you write something. If you instead write the same story, but or if you instead write fan fiction about like Dragon Ball or Doctor Who or something, you'll get a lot more people to at least look at it. I always tell this to my brother. He's an artist, and Twitter is just, it's practically useless for a writer, because at least on Twitter, if you're an artist, you can put your pictures out there and people will see them and be like, oh, this person's a good artist. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get people to read like screenshots of stories, of like pages out of stories? People will not even stop to look at that unless you present it in meme format. That's about the only thing you can do, and then you can only fit so many words in a meme before people won't read it. Yeah, I mean, the entire internet is great for that. That's what it was built for. Those people, I mean, that's what the P in DARPA stands for.
女の子はみんないい匂いがする仕組みになってんだよ。わかるわかるわかる、温度変わる。わかるわかるわかる。何だって。当然船長は愛されててみんな船長として寝たいと思ってた。
That was close. That was too close. I can bump it while passing. That's not good. This is bad. This is the definition of yabai. Come on.
ちょっとエツな感じにしたいな。ね、小さいの可愛いよね。いや、さすがに34ではないんですいませんけどね。お願いしますよ。まあ、有能女子ということでよろしくお願いします。あ、船長この人好きだって思って。
I need to get that head to roll. I'm gonna mess it up. I know I'm gonna mess it up.
なんだっけそんで
There we go. I feel better now.
マリの頭がまるででかいみたいじゃん。見せたいな。見せたい住宅。マリはね、こう冬でも水着を着る女だから。ホロライブ4期生カナダンこと浜出カナダです。可愛すぎる。みんなおるよ。なかなかいいでしょこれ。何だって。でもみんなの心のエナジードリンク。書きたいかも。代わりに船長殺せみたいな感じですよ。
I have forged the chain that binds me in life. For there is a solitude Pecora head down there.
よかったみたいな。おっぱいは大きければ大きいほどいい。別に最近発情し始めたわけではなく元から発情していたわけですよ。
That's more like it. I like to see them big combos.
でかいみたいじゃん。エッチなことに興味が。
It fills up fast, and when you least expect it. You're gonna have to go there. No, no! Okay. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't you dare fall.
Do you understand? でも船長は炊きたいかも。ちゃんとね、キマイチがね悲しい思いしてたらそれをねちゃんと救うんだから船長は安心してくださいよ。これはね辛いよなかなか。なんか押したいなこれだとかこれでって。もろ酒飲み組のタルセンことアキロゼことアキロゼタイです。なかなかセンスが問われてる。
I have found myself in trouble yet again.
どうしたらいい？
That's about to be fixed. あ、マリの頭がまるででかいみたいじゃん。どうしようどうしよう。い
脱いでみましたが、どうでしょうか。どうでしょうか。女の子はみんないいねをする仕組みになってんだ。わかった。わかんない。みんなで気持ちいいよ。気持ちいいよ。ちゃんとね、キマイチがね、悲しい思いしてたら、それをね、ちゃんと救うんだから、船長は安心してくださいよ。恥ずかしいの？船長のこともしかして。
皆さん、でも前もってすごいホライブとしての白金の色です。
Have you made it to Pecora yet? I have not. I was one away last time with Flare. You have to combine 2 flares to get a Pecora. Pecora is her baby. Get down there. Oh. I have failed. I still couldn't beat 3709. Oh well. Perhaps next time. I might actually have to do this again tomorrow, instead of a moment of Muppy. Mostly because I ran out of mom jokes. How one of my scores is a flat 2. Is it? Oh, I think I bounced like the second head off. It happened on the stream yesterday, whatever it was, so I'll have to look at it again. This game is so addicting, though. I think I need at least one more. I'm gonna do one more. Unless I get a 2 again, then I will either play again or quit in shame. Oh, yeah. That was the dog, wasn't it? And on a raid, you got someone for me to raid? Who can I raid? Actually, I think maybe one of my brother's Discord pals is on. Who I guess are my Discord pals too, because I don't have a Discord, I just use my brother's. I'm a leech. Werewolf AJ. I can make that happen. As long as he's still streaming when I finish this. Seeing as I only stream for 5 minutes at a time, that's probably a safe bet.
No, 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 no.
Yes, yes, yes.
これみ
ぜひ今後も気軽にヌキヌキしてください。
はるはるはる。どうだ
最高だったね。マリンは頑張ってポロリしないようにして。
ココナタ
まあなんか気づかないうちにすごい失礼なことやっちゃってたらどうしようと思って。今この瞬間マリンは17歳ということで一つよろしくお願いいたします。
Yeah, it is hard to catch them,
ギリギリセーフ。
and I do them like at completely random times. When I can take it more seriously, I will definitely get a schedule going. I might actually be able to do that pretty soon, since I seem to be able to do stuff during the weekdays a little bit, but there are things that sometimes just interfere with my ability to do it right at the same time each day.
好きだ。いいぞいいぞいいぞ。お、揺れてる揺れてる。はい。Do you understand? マリンも好きですよ。はい。この女お前はもう死んで。
That was an accident. Oh no, the excuse was because I'm just lazy. I made up the excuse. I assure you, I'm plenty lazy. I used to not be lazy, and I realized one day that being lazy was not a bad thing, and that I was doing it wrong. I used to exercise for like 4 to 8 hours a day, back when I was doing all the martial arts stuff, and you know that was dependent on when I was going to college, like what I was doing, you know, what work I had there, and so it was just like work, college, exercise, sleep. And I also ate a ton of food at the time, and I did not have a good job, so I basically had no money. And I did that for years, and then even after school, it was just like lots of exercise, and then one day I was like, I can't do anything to make money with everything I exercise for. I'm not going to do this all the time anymore. I would get home from work after a hard day, and it would just be like push-ups, sit-ups, squats, stretches, throw out some punches and throw some kicks. And then I couldn't find people to practice with most of the time. There's so few people that are actually into it. You know, when you're really, really into it, there's a lot of people that are just sort of half into it. Nah, I was never interested in a job in which I would get punched in the face repeatedly. I did have a friend that did MMA. I think he still does. But no, I was legitimately just doing it because I liked the idea of being able to defend myself, and I was doing ninjutsu, which I loved, and so I just wanted to know a ton about it. Oh no, it would be a job for me. I mean, if that was what I was doing, it would just be like, yep, this is what I do, I'm going to be the best at it, and then I would fight someone 2 inches taller than me and lose. But it's pretty great, though. I mean, at least all the exercise made it so that everyone else I work with thinks I'm some kind of Superman. I mean, I don't run anymore, so I run out of breath really quickly. Like, if I run for, like, 50 feet, I'll probably be, like, hands on my knees, breathing heavily at this point. But then I'll just, you know, I can't really do anything like that too much. Not even that. Like if you were to see me, like, especially if I had a shirt with sleeves on and you couldn't see my arms, you'd just be like, oh, this is a pretty average guy. But then people watch me at work just like, oh, that's 200 pounds here, let me shoulder this onto a shelf for you. And they're just like, what is wrong with this guy? I also have had a lot of back problems. Unrelated. Possibly. I'm so lying. No, I broke my back when I was like 26, and so I didn't exercise for 10 years after that. By broke my back, I mean it was just a spinal compression, but it was enough to slow me down. Well, I did achieve my goal of getting higher in the rankings, so I think I'm good for today. Let's see, do I have any story time? Is it story time? Well, first I should probably check. I think I broke my chat. Let's find out. No, it appears to be working. Okay, I'm happy with this. We'll need a moment of shame here for the myopic twink. So I wasn't able to cut it and get in the high rankings with this model. So apparently that was the problem. Just using the wrong model there, Mup. But yeah, so I still do a little bit of exercise, but nothing to really maintain what I used to be able to do. Like, I can't run up a tree and grab a branch and then, like, pull myself up just by the arms silently anymore. Hey, VTubing may be sexist, but it's my favorite type of sexist. Bring on the anime girls. I hate that I knew what that said as soon as I read it. That's true, though. I mean, that's the thing, though, isn't it? It's like, I came to VTubing to see the cute girls doing cute things, and obviously this is not something I myself am going to replicate, but this is fun to do, isn't it? Alright, let's see, what were we looking at? Werewolf AJ? I gotta scroll. Oh, scrolling is moving my mouse. It's not even on the same screen. Why is it doing that? There we go. Oh, wait a minute. What question did I skip earlier? I'm like scrolling through and... Huh. Werewolf AJ. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and I think it's slash raid Biden moment. Not Werewolf AG. He's not the Attorney General. Oh, I thought I did answer the short stream one. Kinda. Werewolf AJ. A is for Apple, J is for Jax. Oh, it's a she. Okay. We're going to... Oh, yeah, I must have just missed it the first time. I was enthralled with the anime heads rolling around. Let's see. I swear to God. If I raid this one and it's porn, I'm gonna stalk you instead. But in a kind and gentle way. No, it's okay. I have faith in you. Alright, here we go. Let's get this raid on. Oh, I forgot there's a timer bar for it. Alright, here we go!